men and women and of young and old. And I would say personally, in the times that I was there, I
Okay,
without
Donald
fail
Trump winning
support
North Colorado right
the
now.
very first time, which I thought was really exciting.
Okay, and right now Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania almost red right now. Trump doing good, guy. 198. He needs 60 more, 70 more.
Yes, absolutely, yes. It's the Newtown Sports Facility. It's like the sports and rec arena facility, and it looks just like a big place. It almost looks like a field the way that it's designed.
Look at this guy.
We have people
Pennsylvania
talking about
red right now.
but I'll tell you,
Georgia
the
red.
rugby is a
Oregon,
part,
come
and
on.
there are lots of people on that
See,
line.
he got 198 already.
And then behind there's pizzas, there's
He
people
got
serving
198
food,
already,
and
guy.
then there's also pretzels and cheese and crackers and all kinds of things. But it's filled in by all of these people. I'm seeing a lot of Make America Great Again gear, just like we do at the rallies. It is supported by the Trump campaign, this particular event. And there's Trump cookies, there's a Trump cake, there's Trump signage everywhere. And you can see the big screen, the flags everywhere. It's a very patriotic event, as all the rallies typically are. And Dan Muser is here from District 9, and Bob, you know, I interviewed him when we were together a few
Okay,
times.
you need to
And
walk
he's
right
in
here,
District 9,
guy,
and
right here.
He's in the lead tonight as well as a
Important.
representative for District 9.
Come
So
on,
it's
Trump.
really nice to see a lot
You
of
need
friends,
70 more.
that we've been seeing over the entire election cycle here tonight to hopefully have a very big victory celebration.
Well, the nifty Nikki Stanzione with all of the great facts, all of the amazing stuff happening in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. She's keeping us updated, and we always love your coverage. Thank you, Nikki. We'll be back to you at some point tonight as the Commonwealth is going back and forth here. We'll see what happens as these numbers are pouring in. So thank you so much, Nikki. Some exciting news, you guys. Look,
Thank you,
the
guys.
election coming up right now today. As President Trump said the last couple of rallies, my goodness, it's 6 months ago, 6 weeks ago, and now we're here to reclaim our great nation. But Sticker Mule is offering a free Trump sticker pack when you sign up using this link, stickerpack.com. Whether you want to show your support or just spark some fun conversations, Sticker Mule's got you covered. That is stickerpack.com. Stickerpack.com, vote for Trump. All great things. These are even some sticker mules right here for RSPN.
Yep, good website right there, stickerpack.com. Also, we were talking earlier about callsheet.com. So if you just go to Callsheet, you can download that and check it out, because right now President Trump has quite the lead over there when it comes to betting and gambling on the U.S. election. So if that's what you like to do, you can do it right there at Callsheet. It's really hot right now. A lot of people on there. The percentages have really jumped up for President Trump. So callsheet.com. Check it out. Bet $100 on Trump and get 175. So a great sponsor at Brightside Broadcasting Network. Callsheet.com. All right. So Bobby, Pennsylvania.
Look, guys, look right now. Look at this. He got almost 86% right now winning. 86%, okay?
6% in Pennsylvania.
86%, all right?
49% of the votes counted. So President Trump has 198.
Okay, Pennsylvania, almost 82%
Just went
winning.
to
82%, guy.
So
82.
we know that it's 198 to
Georgia,
109.
look,
So what
96%.
we're looking at here is that close-up number. for
Pennsylvania.
As you guys see.
Look,
48.5%.
almost 60,000 right there.
And then also.
Come on, Trump, go!
Possibly North Carolina or Virginia.
Kick this evil people.
Carolina or Virginia.
If you worry about cannot killing baby, vote for her.
Right now, what we're seeing in North Carolina, with 68% of the votes counted according to the AP, that 51.9% in Ontario State, leading Harris.
Come on, Trump winning.
7%. So you see that right there. Those
Trong win
numbers
nó đang hay.
are exactly what we have
See?
right here on our
Look,
SPN. So
nó lên dễ sợ. See, 86% already.
That is
Pennsylvania, see, turn red already. Look,
Carolina, 16.
Kỳ trước anh cũng nói với em vậy đó.
Why don't we look
they're
at
cheaters, so we have to talk with
Wisconsin?
still.
Wisconsin, let's go there.
I do live stream now.
80% of the votes counted in Wisconsin. We do
Look
know
like I-
Wisconsin is leading.
This one, the Paulie market right here.
6% for President
He
Trump.
got 86% right now.
As well. So looking at North Carolina, we just saw Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and also we're seeing the numbers from Wisconsin. So we're seeing.
Okay, Pennsylvania, he win almost right here, 82% winning.
We do see also a lead there.
See, look at that, he winning too.
Bobby, let's
All right,
look at
62%
2.2,
reporting.
7.2 in the.
Georgia,
And there is
38.
a graphic here with other
he
candidates.
got almost 200 million share.
Coming in slightly
200,000.
9,000 votes at the moment. You have Jill Stein of the Green
Come
Party,
on.
Chase Oliver of the Libertarian Party, perennial candidates. We'll see how that comes into play with different options there, because on Georgia's ballot, they had roughly 6 different options at play, and that might come into some workings here in the final vote, as we have 82% of the votes counted, and President Trump, with a relatively significant lead, has kept that most of the night in the deep state.
So you're looking right now at Wisconsin electoral.
No, he winning, that's it.
And 42.5% of the vote. President Trump in the lead of that swing
See, nó nhảy dễ sợ lắm.
There are 7 swing states.
See, 7 win state, he all red right now.
Broadcasting network, the 93.
Look, guys.
electoral votes.
The red way, 7 win state, look. Pennsylvania, Wichita, all them, see. Even Oregon, maybe.
Well, it's leaning towards President.
No,
Trump.
Oregon.
He has a slight
Over here, Aldrin.
lead in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
See, the number, he win big now.
But I'm looking at Virginia as well.
Even this, Wisconsin.
49.7. That's okay. Do we have
50, 40 for 3%.
At this point, and check out Virginia as well. 49.6 for President Trump to 48.7
Get up, lady.
for Virginia. So we see a lot of great things happening out there in the country when it comes to some of the swing state leads for President Trump.
Absolutely, and still 198 to
198, see, need more.
Less than 100 left to get to that coveted 270 title. At least as of right now in the evening, it really seems as if that early vote initiative has significantly helped the Republican Party.
Exactly, and we're seeing some great numbers right now for President Trump. And, you know, at the end of the day, people early voted. They voted today.
Look at here,
And
give her fire.
numbers come in with the Associated Press. As we look at all of the country right there on the right side of your screen, a decent amount of red, as you see.
Look, you need to watch this one, 86%, okay? 86%.
You see, you know, a lot of other states going to President Trump. So we're going to be monitoring, of course, all night.
Robin Hood?
The key swing states. Wisconsin has not been called. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, and Nevada have not been called. And of course, the wild card, as they say, Virginia right now.
I'm surprised at how long that stayed in a light red direction. Of course, we'd have more numbers coming in and have to dissect all of it, but President Trump clearly, his campaign saw something there, having visited Salem, Virginia, and
Right here, guys. Right here,
crossover from
important.
Governor Youngkin.
Look at here, all
Governor,
1, 2, 3 right here,
coming across
only
with
Michigan, not
that
yes.
main core issue of keeping men out of women's sports. It's mostly affected the Commonwealth.
Exactly. So let's get
If you
ready
guys
to go
play
to, Christina
this
Moran,
one.
who is live in the election headquarters there as well.
Look here, she have only 9% winning, okay? 9%.
When it comes to the amount of states that were
Right here.
get called. So we'll go
And
back
this one for
to
her.
here in a second, but again, President
If
Trump,
she Indian,
198 to
She not black, she Indian, she don't like
Those
this.
of you that are just joining us right now, thank you so much. Matthew Alvarez alongside Bobby McNeely will be going.
Thôi đi lê đâu bằng đâu.
In just a second, we have a couple sponsors to thank. We'll get to that right now. Let's go to Victory Coffee. Fellow Patriots, you're ready to fuel your day with a taste that's as bold as compromise your beliefs. You can do that through Victory Coffee Roasters. You see that website, victorycoffeeroasters.com. That's one way to wake up, right there. Great tasting coffee, victorycoffeeroasters.com. And then you switch over to another gear of republicanred.com, Republican Red Winery. This is a discount as well if you use the RSVN promo code. So Bobby, a lot of different variety of wines at Republican Red.
You have the Never Surrender Pinot Noir, of course, a Second Amendment Cabernet. How about the Drain the Swamp, the Chardonnay, nice, crisp, refreshing.
Yep, I got to buy from wine drinking for tomorrow, guys.
That is
I need this
hopefully
one.
upon us
Yeah.
if this night goes in the direction of President Trump.
Exactly. So looking forward to seeing the outcome as we are tracking everything here at Right Side Broadcasting.
Okay, North Colorado, Trump win already.
RSBN's Christina Loren, who is live in the room there, you know what it's called?
Projection?
Hey, you don't sit here, that's Caroline right there.
Christina, right now.
Right here, look at this guy right here, guy.
I really have been watching this map very closely and doing some math as well, because after all, you don't want to get too cocky, it's still too soon, but it does look very favorable for President Donald J. Trump now. There's two states that have flipped just within the last 5 minutes or so from red to this lighter shade of blue. It's New Mexico and Arizona, but remember, these are both border states. So we're going to be watching very closely for what happens, especially in Arizona. Obviously, it's a swing state. The numbers that have come in so far are coming in from Phoenix. So we don't want to put a lot of weight into that flip from red to blue just over the last 5 minutes or so. Now, New Mexico has looked really good. The numbers that are coming in that are now starting to push it from red to blue, Santa Fe, which is just outside of Albuquerque.
Yep,
As you
they
can
can
recall,
report right here, you see all here, all red.
just had a massive crowd at this Trump rally in Albuquerque. So we have to wait and see what happens here. 5 electoral votes up for grabs within the state of New Mexico. Meanwhile, it's 11 votes up for grabs in that border state, that all-important state of Arizona. Now, obviously, Arizona is a big state for the Senate race as well. We've been watching.
Okay, Biden win here about
Right now,
10,000 share
take a look at
vote
this
only,
map.
but right now
Every
Trump
guy
win
is
almost
still looking
200,000.
at this moment, but it's the same deal. We saw Phoenix had voted. All these rural counties that have had to deal with the
Yep.
border, the wide open border, the crime rates going up, the threat of more tax dollars that we're going to have to delve out in order to sustain this brand new population is very concerning. Ruben Gallego now at 53.0%, Carrie Lake at 45%. It's still early, very early within the state of Arizona where only 48% of the votes have been counted. Now, when you have to compare what's going on with Carrie Lake versus Donald Trump, it's still looking much better for Donald J. Trump. We're just going to have to wait and see when it comes to the presidential numbers that have been included 48% at this time. Now, I want to take a look at what's happening in Pennsylvania because you boys just diligently pointed out Pennsylvania is
Yep.
a state.
Pennsylvania right here, right here.
To red. Now, we have the major reporting.
That's already report,
Harrisburg, Allentown, and
but
Philadelphia.
all here, not report yet, all red right here.
Most of the numbers have been tallied up at this point. So within the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, we now have 52% of that vote.
Almost 170,000 share
Slowly starting to be
vote right there.
So Pennsylvania with
Ông thắng 170 mấy nữa.
votes on the line could very easily go to Donald J. Trump. North Carolina, 73% of the vote has been counted.
Look at this guy, this almost 90% right now.
It's happening county by county. Raleigh, you have blue. Charlotte, blue. Greensboro, still blue in this area. But you look at all this red. And I really want to point out what's happening here. On the eastern side of North Carolina, you have more of that blue. But on the western side, this is the area that was hit so hard by Hurricane Helene. People still got out. In fact, they were more motivated than ever to cast their vote for Donald J. Trump in this part of the country because they saw he was there for them when Kamala Harris was not. And they didn't have any trouble getting to the ballot box. A lot of them went out of their way to make sure to cast that vote. So that is incredibly inspiring. Right now, we currently have Kamala Harris at 112 and then Donald J. Trump at 198. Again, California carries a lot of weight, 54 electoral votes up for grabs, 12 in Washington State, and in between, you have Oregon with 8 on the line. Idaho typically goes red, that's gonna be 4 electoral votes. And then, of course, another swing state, where we really don't have any data just yet, is Nevada, where we have 6 electoral votes up for grabs. Also watching that Senate race for Sam Brown in this part of the country. We're gonna have to wait another hour, possibly another couple hours, before we start getting any meaningful data back. But so far, we're looking good, and Alaska is also an interesting state. And I know, Bobby McNeely, you know all about Alaska. We're gonna have to wait quite a bit longer in order to get Alaska with 3 electoral votes up for grabs.
As President Trump says, drill baby drill, frack, 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 and it would be nice to drill in ANWR, get that Keystone pipeline back to bring down our energy costs, and once regain energy independence for our great country.
Exactly, so we know that the 20 GOP platform promises from seal the border, defend the Constitution, secure our elections, the list goes on. So many things, Christina, that President Trump is ready to do for this country. And you know, in those speeches that we've heard, all 3 of us and our whole crew here at the network, he talks about we are on the verge of the 4 greatest years of our country. He talks about a golden age and common sense politics.
That
and
guy,
leadership.
the Democrat.
You know, we're watching here, and I know that those of you watching right now on Right Side Broadcasting Network, we want to thank you guys for tuning in, trusting us as we bring you the numbers tonight. This is not something we take lightly, as we are a conservative network here at Right Side Broadcasting Network. So, all right, let's go back to you, Christina. Let's look at, let's pick a state that is one of the swing states. We know, we talked about Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia. Why don't we go to, let's go to Arizona once again, and just look at Arizona's numbers as the polls, I believe, closed at 9 p.m. Eastern.
All right, and you know, Arizona is another one of those states where we should have a pretty quick answer. We're hoping for one, but again, we talked to Andy James, representative, and he actually carries part of Maricopa County. He doesn't know for sure, he didn't feel very confident that we would have an answer. He thinks it's going to be incredibly tight in the state of Arizona, and that could very well happen. So we just have to kind of hold our breath for now before we get too excited about anything. But I do want to point out, it is the major reporting sites that surround Phoenix. That is where you're getting that flu right now. You take a look at all the areas around here where we don't have those votes tallied up just yet. These are rural parts of Arizona. Now, Arizona, obviously, this is a big farming area. You've got the Colorado River that runs through, and so this is big on agriculture. So a lot of these areas, the outlying cities, the small towns that surround Phoenix are likely to go to Donald J. Trump. We don't have a lot of reporting data coming in just yet from Tucson, Arizona either. Let me just kind of give you an idea of what's happening in the House races, because we've got some pretty meaningful data coming in as well. And again, when you take a look at this map, I do believe that the House is going to be able to keep their majority. We're also looking good in states like North Dakota. That has been decided. That's red. You've got Oklahoma, Texas, and a lot of these key areas. See, even here in West Texas now, we're looking good. That's the Texas Hill Country. It's going to stay red. Now, these are border states, and so it's no surprise to me.
Right, that's it.
that